And then coming up here is one of the big corners on the TT. This is Glenvine or Ballagary corner, which all the riders call Ballascary, because they are, you know, doing 180, 190 miles an hour here, and they take this corner. It's the 600s, they don't even back off. The superbikes, they have to come down. So this little kink here, this is Ballascary corner. It's one big sweeping corner, and it was here that Guy Martin had that famous huge accident that was on the TT film, closest to the edge. He lost it here, and this is where that massive fireball was just about here, and he ended up miles down the road, and remarkably very, very little injuries. So from here they are, for the next probably 4 or 5 miles, they are absolutely flat out, stretching the throttle cable, which I'm not at the moment. Dave's still with us? Yeah, there he is. For those boys up on the edge there, good on you, up on the wall. So this is Crosby. So this is a massive flat out bind, and this is where you see that blue telegraph pole. That's where DJ lost his life. He came round that corner flat out, and a previous bike had dropped oil, and he just lost it and hit that post at about 180. And coming up here, it's the Wagon and Horses jump, which is the first big jump of the course. So they just where this 40 sign is here, like I said, they're doing 180 plus, and they crest this rise. Now it's just up here actually. You can see this crest in the road, and the bikes take off here. So they, just where the road crests here, and the front wheels up in the air for miles. So this is the Greba Castle section. Where this is where they kind of have to back off for the first time in quite a long way. And this is called Appledene, this section here. And this takes us down to Greba Bridge. This is Griever Bridge. And there used to be a humpback bridge here just by the pub on the left. And in the old days, and there's pictures of bikes in the 20s taking off here. But there've been lots of improvements over the years. There's a few nutters. And so what's the point? What's the point? And then here we've got Gorsley, which is an amazing place to watch. This is where I took those the videos a few years ago, sitting on the hedge. And you can see everyone sitting on the hedge here. And the bikes are coming past you here, 160, 170, and you can almost touch the bikes because they're on the left-hand side of the road for lining up for the corner. And then the next section coming up here is, so there used to be a pub here, the Ballacrane Hotel, and this is where, back in '78, I came with Stuart, and we sat on the wall and watched Mike Hailwood win on the Ducati. Blue Mark 1 Le Mans, just like the one Di had. The bike that started it all, really. Oh, Mr. Man, go for it. I'll follow his lead, good boy. Yeah, it's a Ballacrane, that's the wall Stuart and I sat on. And this is Ballasper. We're coming up to Ballasper. This is where there's also some famous footage of Richard Milky Quayle. He came into this corner too fast, clipped his shoulder on the bank and did an enormous somersault. That effectively ended his career. Not so much because of the injuries, but because his wife told him he wasn't riding anymore. And then we've got Ballig Bridge down here. And this is where last time we stayed we turned off to go to Peel, so that was the road we used to take. And we're entering the Glen Helen section now. And there's an old service station on the right, and I forget the name of it for now. But this is a very technical part of the course, and if I was a TT rider, this would be the bit that would scare the shite out of me. So this is Laurel Bank we're coming up to. And as you can see, it's a very, lots of safe runoffs, I don't think. This is the Black Dob, which is a terrifying bloody... Oh, Glenmore, the Glenmore filling station. So this next section here is the Black Dob, well, unfortunately there's been quite a few riders lost over the years, because this is a very, very tricky part of the course, and also it's quite slippery because it's underneath the trees. And then we're right into Glen Helen now, so this is Glen Helen 1. And then Glen Helen 2, it's the first commentary point. So it usually takes the riders 5 minutes to get here, and you can see how long it's taken us to get here. So this is the commentary point here, that kind of glass and white box there. That's the first commentary box where Dave Christian sits. So this is Glen Helen, and then we're going up towards Sarah's cottage. And this one catches the riders out. It's a tight corner, and it looks a lot faster than it is. And then we're going up Craig Willie's Hill. And up to Landfell. I'm going to overtake this dude. He's pissing me off with his road positioning. He's sitting right where it's difficult to. So this is the Concavodi. Stay with me, yeah. So the bikes are going a bit quicker than us down here. And then this is Molyneux's, which they take flat out. Dear God Christ. And they take off on that hump there, front wheel off the deck. And we're opening out now. So the next corner coming up is Drinkwater's Bend, or the 11th milestone. The next bit up is Hambley's Wall. Yoo-hoo! Get on. And then this is, I think this is McGuinness's coming up. This is John McGuinness's favourite part of the corner. Yeah, McGuinness's. Because he reckons, well, it's known that he's the quickest to get through here. And this leads on to another hairy, scary corner. This is Bagara. So we're going, this is the top of Bagara. So this is the Bagara Crossroads. So they're hurtling down here. Absolutely hurtling down here. And this is another drop. And they're flat knacker down here. And there's a left-hand corner at the bottom where that car is now, and I'm stuck behind a cruiser. Lovely. And this is bottom of Bagara, and you can feel my bike bumpy. Can you imagine what it's like on a, on a sort of super bike?